Right, you ready?
Oh, we're starting, are we?
Yep, and we're back. Alright.
Hang on. My phone. Start. Oh, the timer's on. Woo! We're
Yes,
back.
so we've figured out that Richard's girlfriend is going to kill him.
Yes.
And get away with it as well.
And all my family would probably accept her still afterwards after killing me.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But then again, anyone who's watched this for any length of time would know I'm an arsehole, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's how I advertise the channel.
Don't get me wrong, I deserve it. I'm agreeing now on tape that I deserve it, so if she ever gets taken to court, the likelihood is that I deserve to have been killed. And you ask my boss, my colleagues, my friends, my family, they'll all back her up. You know, someone had to do it, inevitably. Just happened to be her.
Yeah.
She just stuck around long enough to do it.
Fuck.
Oh, so close to the crystal.
She's the one that can do it without getting caught.
Well, not now, because now this is my video confession, so if she does get caught, this will be used in evidence.
Yeah, that you wanted to die.
Not that I wanted to die, but that I knew who my killer was. And it was Jess.
But you accepted that, it was there and you deserved it.
I accepted that, I probably deserved it, and she definitely did it.
It's like that German guy that posted an ad online for someone to be eaten. And someone replied,
the German
I
cannibal.
went to his house. Yeah. I don't think they went ahead with it, though. I think in the end...
No, he ate a bit of him, so he still got done for cannibalism. Yeah, he still got done for cannibalism, but he wasn't done for murder.
What bit did he eat?
Just the penis.
He ate someone's penis?
Yes.
You're having me on.
No.
Is it not like his gallbladder or something like that?
No, yeah, the penis.
Kidney?
The penis.
Wow. The Germans are weird.
The Germans are weird. But an efficient species are the Germans.
Yeah.
Is species the right word?
No, race. No, not even race. I don't know.
I think species is the right word.
What defines a race?
What defines a species?
Genetics and DNA.
Same thing as a race, then.
Not really.
Would you say a 6-foot brown guy with black curly hair and a big beard is the same as me and you?
No, I'd say he's a different race, but I wouldn't say he's a different species. He's still human. Believe it or not.
I was just about to say yes to it, and then you went, believe it or not. Everything I stand for, you've then thrown out the window. Okay. Bye, morals.
Yeah.
No, you're probably right.
So what defines a race then? At what point is, what I want to know the boundary at what point are you classified as a different race?
It depends, because, so we live in Peterborough, and we can go, well, Peterborough's a race of people, you're a Peterborean. But then, someone else from outside of Peterborough goes, well, hang on, I live in Bedford, so I can't be a Peterboroughan, I'm a Bedfordian. Be like, well, hang on, well, I'm from Cambridgeshire. And they're like, well, I'm from Bedfordshire. And then you've got all them people, they're a race of people of their own. Then you go, well, hang on, Norfolk and, what are they, Midlands? They're their own race. Like, Norfolk people have 6 fingers. And Bedford people have, 6 brain cells.
I'm going to be honest with you.
And it just escalates.
I think you're talking out your arse.
Me? I don't do things like that.
I don't think geography has anything to do with it.
It has completely everything to do with it.
No. Geography has led to the development of different races because of our, separation from other people. But I don't, someone who lives in Japan isn't necessarily a different race. They just happen to live in Japan. A white guy could go to Japan, live there, for a year, have a kid who's still white, but it doesn't mean he's now a different race.
Well, no,
he's
the
just
kid would
born in
be
Japan.
still Japanese, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but that's nationality. That's not race. You don't. Saying you're black doesn't mean that you're specifically from Africa. It could be not. You're from anywhere.
No. Yeah, you're from anywhere. But that's still a race.
So I want to know what the definition of a race is, and I don't think it's geographical. I don't think that applies.
It must be skin colour then, because a black person would be African American, we would be Caucasian, a Chinese person would still be Asian.
But then would that mean then that, because the Japanese, their skin colour is very, I would say quite similar to someone in Britain. But, they're obviously a different race.
They're technically... This is going to be a racist episode.
The racist
Fuck it, well, let's go for it. We'll go for the racist episode. They're still technically yellow, like the Chinese and like the Koreans.
No, not Japan particularly isn't, really.
Well, yeah, they are, because they're all from the same region, aren't they? This feels really
China's
uncomfortable
massive.
to do.
Like there are areas of China that look more Russian because it borders Russia. So
Well, no, but China's here and Japan's here. And the Chinese people only live on like 95% of China.
I would say the Japanese race is generally much more pale than they are yellow.
No.
But again, I'm not entirely sure skin colours are the only.
I'm gonna say this
I would
again.
say that's part of it, but I don't think that's the only.
I'm going to say this again. I feel really uncomfortable doing this episode.
Why?
Because I'm not
saying that anything to do with where you're from affects your value as a person. It's just I just want to know what defines a race. I can't get that box now. I know what to do.
Keep going. That's it.
There we go. No, wait. What? No. Why can't I get this box, Richards? Here we go. I don't know. Maybe it's things like features as well. Your genetic history.
Well, that's it. A Japanese person's traditionally the tallest Japanese person in the world is like 5'1", whereas the tallest white person in the world is like 7'9". Japanese people are small.
So I reckon, right? Actually, it's probably got nothing to do with what they look like.
It's just where you're born. That's what you are.
It doesn't
matter what you look like, what colour you are. It's just where you're born.
But if I moved to Jamaica, and had a kid there with a white woman, who I moved there with, that doesn't mean the kid's now nationality. I guess they're Jamaican, but their race isn't Jamaican, is it?
Well, yeah, because they were born in Jamaica.
But no, that's not what race is.
The race is wherever you're born. The same with your nationality.
I disagree. I don't think it is.
Well, it's got to be.
I don't know why I'm trying to get
to
the gem. I don't really care about the gem.
To me, that's what it would be. Your race would be where you're born. So, two white people move to Iraq and have a baby. Their kid is still Iraqi.
I think I'm going to put in the description what the definition of a race is according to Wikipedia.
And we will both be wrong.
And we'll both be wrong, yeah.
But why does it matter where you're from?
I'm not saying it matters,
No, I'm not saying to you.
Humans naturally categorise stuff like that, don't they?
Well, that was it. I think there was a science. There's one of them spoof science questions. What is the term for categorising a species? And someone wrote racism as an answer. Which is correct. I suppose it is.
Define racism.
Define racism. Yeah. It is a loose term, but then it's a strong term as well. Racism.
I think racism is the opinion that someone of a different race is in some way inferior to yourself. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. I can't argue with that. But it just doesn't make. Like on the flip side, but I'm on the other end. It's just like, well, why does it matter what colour someone's skin is if someone can do something that anyone else can? You're still human. You still came from this. Right? If you're Christian, this episode is 100% agreeing with you because everyone started from Adam and Eve, and Eve.
Oh no, they didn't.
Yep, but they did because Eve had 3 male children, and then from there they populated the earth. So we're all from one, be it black, white, yellow, green, blue, orange, purple. Adam and Eve had 3 sons, and they populated the earth.
The actual scientific answer is that generally there was Neanderthals.
No, we are all encompassing.
What we know as the common human race.
All theories, and we need to accept Christian theories every now and again.
No. This isn't open to discussion. This isn't a democracy, Richards. This is obsolete gaming. Quite clearly, a dictatorship. And I'm dictating to you now that there was no Adam and Eve thing. It was Neanderthals and humans, as we know today. The Neanderthals went extinct. The humans survived.
Twin.
And from there, it slowly started in Africa. People migrated. Their traits changed skin colours as necessary in order to survive, as evolution works. Which led to our diversity as a species.
As the atheist view of Christianity, Adam and Eve. Adam came from dirt. Eve came from a rib. So it was more likely Adam and Steve than Adam and Eve, in your point of view. But
if we talk about
ribs,
Islam, it came from a drop of blood, Richards.
Women came from ribs, so a woman would always be whatever the Bible says, and they had 3 male children. So, incest, that's the way forward for the future.
It's the way of the future.
Yes.
So, kids.
Shag your sister, shag your cousin, because the Bible says so.
Well, some people always do their cousin.
It depends if your cousin's hot.
Well, I wouldn't.
Your cousin's hot, I'd do your cousin.
Which one? I have several. Mostly male.
Not the male ones, because you can't reproduce with the male ones, twin. Unless you're Christian, and then you can, because, Adam and Eve.
In the next episode, we'll discuss how incest is a key part of Richard's new sex life.
I need a sister, and then to wait 18
And then to shag her.
Oh, God.
You shouldn't have said that.
Fucking...
You're such an idiot.
Why do I do this? Fuck it. I'd do anything for a crate of beer, me. Fucking hell.